Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Neil Barnard.
Good health advice. When you go to a doctor, that's what you expect. Well, then how do I make a living? When you call a plumber, he doesn't teach you to plumb. That would be silly. Doctors say, don't smoke, eat vegetarian meals, reduce stress, get physically active. I don't agree with any of that. If you in any way don't agree with any of my suggestions, please write to the address on your screen. Injure people seriously and send them to Neil Bernard. Folks, I'm a doctor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Neil Barnard.
So that last commercial was so bad, right? Awful business practice. No way for a doctor to conduct himself. Well, this is America where a man's got a right to make a living. So, stab people here and there and send them my way. And if you whiny asses still got a problem with my form of advertising, do me a favor, don't write. Cart your fat asses to the address on the screen. See how I conduct my business without a camera in my face, you do-gooders.
This isn't going to be easy. I mean, there was a lot of talent out there today.
Well, the sooner we get to it. All right. All right, what about him?
I liked him. He's a very Brad Pitt quality about him.
Agreed, yeah. But with a little Chris O'Donnell, too.
Very definitely. There's definitely a Robin the Boy Wonder / unhappy vampire kind of synthesis happening here. And I hurt to love, I love to hurt, I need someone, I need no one. Kind of vulnerability. You know what? I kind of feel like the guy from Mission Impossible every time I do this. I mean, don't you? Mr. Phelps, your mission, should you choose to accept it?
You ask me this every day. No, I don't feel like Peter Graves. May we? How about him? I like him. Gut reaction, Tommy Lee Jones. A young Tommy Lee Jones. Throw in a very young Cary Grant and a smidgen, just a smidgen, of a Tony Curtis as a fetus.
Really? I didn't see that. Try and follow me on this. A short, white, non-Muslim Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, with hair, without goggles, and without a skyhook. Well, we'll ask him about that. And toss in a touch, just a touch around the eyes, of the 23-year-old President Teddy Roosevelt.
I can see that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, he wasn't president when he was age 23.
Of course not.
All right. How about her? I think she has a very Meryl Streep kind of quality about her.
I can see that. Not exactly Meryl Streep, more Streep-esque, really.
Streepoid.
Proto-Streepian?
I was going to say Streepian more than Proto-Streepian. Actually, the more I think about it, I think Streep-like hits a proverbial nail on the head.
How about this? We split the difference and say Streep-ish.
Agreed. I can definitely live with Streepish. Okay, next, there's this guy. Something about him, it grabs me. I'm hearing Denzel Washington, Boris Yeltsin, Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. Johnny Quest. Don't see it. I do see Denzel Boris. I mean, absolutely. He positively screams out, Yeltsin! Johnny Quest. No, it's coming to me. I got it. Denzel Boris, Deputy Dog.
Interesting. Very interesting. I see a subtext, an undertone of Deputy Dog here, and I think people are ready for another Deputy Doggish kind of thing.
I mean, no question. I mean, they're crying out for it.
Crying out loud, it's the 90s. It's been too long. Too long. What percentages do you see?
41% Denzel, 33% Yeltsin, 26% Dog. I mean, let's face it, any more Dog and it's not working.
Yeah, intriguing. Yeah, you're right. Listen, I'm going to give this guy some thought. All right.
Wow.
Whoa. Winona Ryder.
Henry Kissinger.
Your cousin Frida.
And a plate of sautéed mushrooms.
America,
meet your next Keisha Knight Pulliam.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Neil Barnard.
Fuck you! Happy now? I lost my fucking license. I told you, if you had a problem, to cart your fat fucking asses over here. But no, you wrote fucking letters to the fucking Surgeon General. She revoked my license. So let me give you a health tip. Don't let me find your asses. Advice, nagging back? Go fuck yourself. Headache? Go fuck yourself. Broken leg? Go fuck yourself. I'll kick every one of your asses. I'll kill you.
Robert Charlton has lived a life that reads like the stuff of fiction. A life that has seen firsthand many of the most compelling events of the 20th century. In his autobiography, Eyewitness to History, Charlton recounts those extraordinary events and his extraordinary life. Previously, Mr. Charlton spoke of his involvement with Mao Zedong. Today, he speaks of his association with Charles de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle. Just the mere mention of his name makes me want to giggle like a schoolgirl. He loved cheese, or, as the French might call it, fromage. For some reason, they have a different word for cheese than we do. I think they do it to be annoying, because they're froggy little bastards. I don't know. What I do know is, because he loved fromage, and because his name was Charles, one day I started calling him Chuck E. Cheese. Yep, I was the one that came up with that. Never got a stinking red cent from those pizza gonups. At least I have my pants.
Don't you mean, at least I have my health?
My health? I'm sick as a dog. De Gaulle and I were members of the French resistance together. Going out on missions with Chucky could be mighty dangerous, believe you me.
Why was that?
He had this habit of rubbing his legs together much like a cricket. Then he might do the cricket dance. And owing to the fact that he was considerably larger than your average cricket, he would produce a noise that was much louder than that produced by your everyday commonplace cricket. The noise, combined with the cricket dance, several times he almost gave us away to the enemy. But I still miss him and his world-famous 5-alarm chili.
One spring morning, Billy's date called to say she couldn't make it to the prom. So Billy went by himself, causing his friends to tease him, initiating Billy's withdrawal and his plans for revenge on society, culminating this morning with the bombing of your office building. With all that can go wrong in your day, aren't you glad you own a 1986 Wazda?
Up, down, up, down, up, sails, down, up, sails, down, airplane,
up, airplane, down. Which would you rather be on? I suppose airplane up, sails down. Airplane up, good, good. Airplane down, fiery, plummeting, destruction, and death. Sails down, up, down. Sails down, up, down. Parties. Parties, huh? Radio. Up. Huh? The neighbors. The competitors. Sales. Down. No, no, no. Radio. Up. Party, right? Sales up. Party. Chips. Dips. Girls. Music loud. Up. The radio up. Volume up. Sales up. Party. Sales up. Good time. Competitors. Neighbors. Sales down. Party stops. Sales up. Down. Up. Down. Sales are down now. Up. Down. 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 Unemployment down. Good. No. No. Unemployment down. Good. No. Zipper. Zipper. Zipper down. Zipper down. Left. Point. Ha ha ha. Your zipper's down. The competitors are laughing. Sales are down. Zipper down. Bad. Zipper's up. Sales up. They can't laugh at you. They can't point. No laughing. Sales down. Zipper down. Fiery airplane plummeting. Death. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sales down. Zipper up. Good. Zipper up. Good. Sales down. Up, down. What do you think of it?
Yeah, up and down. That's pretty good.
Yeah. You think we're ready?
I think so.
Okay. Send them in.
Yeah, send them in.
Okay, bring them in. Zipper down. Bad. Zipper up. Good. Up. Down. Up. Down. Thank you, gentlemen.
This is a video proposal to PBS for a short film entitled Reflections, which I believe is a type of artistic effort that is perfect for the PBS network. It would be about me reflecting about childhood, family, existence, stuff like that. I have access to video effects, but you won't see gratuitous use of video effects here. Also, I want to be upfront and honest with you PBS guys, which is a reflection, see how it all ties in with the title, of my honesty and upfrontedness as a video maker. I really admire the way you get money from the government and from corporations and other rich people. And let's face it, I wouldn't mind glomming onto some of that Pew Charities, National Endowment for the Arts, Fund for the Humanities, whatever money that's floating around myself before Newt Gingrich cuts it all off. So what I'm basically wondering is, could I get this money from you, or would I have to get it first from those money people? What you see here may not be the film's final vision, of course. There will undoubtedly be other shots, as I think of them. Oops, wrong button. Anyway, I want to open with some shots of things that reflect. Car windows, car mirrors, cars. Hey, that's me. I would then say something like reflections. How many meanings that word has. Water reflects. yet so does our mind. Or something like that. I really like the shot of this dirty old work glove. It's not a reflecting thing, I know, but, well, you know, actually it could be. Kind of reflects about the ruin of people's hopes and their dreams. Well, I don't want to force the reflecting metaphor. I think it just looks cool. Let's see. After this, I'll show a photo of my parents in black and white and throw in some meaningful video effects. I'll say something sincere and heartfelt about them. It'll be good. So, the next shots are obviously out of a window of a moving car. Here, I'll reflect about taking car trips with the family on Sundays. Now, I know this isn't Mapplethorpe stuff, or the guy who put a crucifix in his own urine and called it Piss Christ. So, I probably won't get the time of day from the NEA. But I definitely think it's right up the alley of the Pew Charitable Trust, or whatever they're called. Now, you know, regarding the guy who did the urine thing, I've been doing some thinking, and I came up with a whole series of variations on Piss Christ. I call it deities and bodily fluids. I got vomit Buddha, snot Mohammed, and that stuff that squirts out when you pop a pimple Jehovah. Maybe I'll write to the National Endowment for the Arts directly. Anyway, the next footage will be of skies, trees, etc. I was thinking that at some point I start spinning around while the camera was pointed to the sky. Hopefully I won't fall down. Though that would make an interesting visual. Well, if I fall, I fall. In fact, that maybe could make for some interesting irony-filled comments on the nature of existence. Actually, as it turned out, I almost did fall down. I was going to put in some shots of children on swings, but the more I thought about an adult hanging around schoolyards with a camera, the less of a good idea it seemed. As I write this, I'm hoping to get some footage at a zoo. A friend of my mom's is supposed to get us some tickets, so hopefully he'll come through. Someday it would be nice to be able to do video without having to always worry about expenses. Anyway, I don't have the zoo footage right now, so I'm filling in with some stuff. Imagine zoos and animals and stuff. At the zoo, I'll take some shots of happy kid faces, shots of animals, probably make some kind of analogy between the caged animals and our own caged souls and spirits. You know, that kind of thing. The zoo as metaphor, if you will. I like this shot of this big plaster cow on the awning of a meatpacking plant. I've been trying to think of some way the cow ties in with the rest of my film, but then I decided, who says everything has to tie in with everything? Maybe things not tying all together makes a statement too, you know. Next, I'm going to show scenes of abandoned factories and buildings, and also some sunsets. You might say beauty reflected against ugliness. And I'll wrap all of this up with some stuff about life, family, existence again, how reflections can distort stuff. Wait, I forgot, and this is important. I'll probably say this at the beginning of the film, how reflections present us distorted images. That's one of the points I want to make. Anyhow, this is my idea for a film. Where can I get a list of funding sources for the arts? Government, private, I don't care. Pew, Mellon, Chubb Foundation, Garbanzo Bean Trust, don't matter to me. I'll be in touch. Oh, and what do you think about this music? You think it's kind of wistful, sad, artsy, weird? I like it. Let me know.
Hey, this is Lou with Lou's Views. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I've been getting some cards and letters in from people who've been telling me that my shows are a little too negative, that I never have a good word to say, that I'm always ragging on something, complaining about something, telling bad things about something, okay? So today I was thinking to do something a little different, okay? Like we're gonna talk about, you know those little, you know in the Carvel ice cream cake, you know how they have those little chocolate crunchy things in between the vanilla and the chocolate ice cream? Yeah, I like them. I'm Lou's Views.
You enjoyed 3 Men and a Baby. You delighted in 3 Men and a Little Lady. You were disappointed that you didn't get to see 3 Men and a Nubile Teenager. But now, we invite you to fall in love all over again with 3 Men and a Non-Derelict.
non-dairy creamer.
Please take care of my non-dairy creamer.
We can't take care of a non-dairy creamer. We're bachelors!
Aw, give me that! Oh, I bet you've never even held a non-dairy creamer before. There. Hey! Non-dairy creamer, black coffee.
Starring Steve Guttenberg. Steve Guttenberg. And introducing Steve Guttenberg. If you only get to see one non-dairy creamer movie this year, walk, don't run, to see Three Men and a non-dairy creamer.
Makeup man, it's oppression, man. Just another tool of the establishment, just to bring us down. They say we gotta wear it, but who are they? They want to control us with their lipstick and their mascara and their liquid foundation, but not me, man, because I won't wear it. I won't perpetuate the objectification of women. I won't.
I'm sorry, little boy. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm a woman!
If I told you that my brother Frank would sell in the new 96 El Grillo Coupe for under factory invoice, you'd say that was quite a bargain. If I said my brother Frank would sell you the four-wheel drive Mustard machine for less than the price of any other car on the marketplace, you would take home a few. And if I said that my brother Frank will give you a brand new, fully stocked 96 T convertible, complete with air, power windows, power brakes, driver and passenger airbags, CD stereo, and vanilla aroma air fresheners for common household items, you might call my brother Frank strange. And you'd be right. But not only is he strange, he is brain damaged. come on down to Brain Damage Frank's, because right now here he's selling that 96 El Grillo Coupe for a pretty bouquet and a bottle of Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo. Until we run out, you can drive home in a mustard machine for a spatula and a plastic blue wiffle bat. And if you're one of the first 20 customers to rush down to Brain Damage Frank's, Frank may give you $5 to drive home in that new T convertible. Rush, and I mean rush on down to Strain Frank's while these bargains last. You won't want to miss it, unless you need a new TV, because to anyone who misses out on these outrageous automobile prices, Frank will give away a TV watcher, 29-inch color television, complete with mini satellite dish, absolutely free. God bless Brain Damage Frank.
Brain Damage Frank. Cars.
Hi. Hi. You know, I was born on February 29th, and even though I've been alive since 1968, I'm only 6 years old. Hi! Tell me, if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody around to hear it, does it make a sound? Wait, tell me, why do we park on driveways and drive on parkways?
Shut down again, eh, Al?
Yeah, I can't think what's going wrong.
It's your paradoxes. They're old, they're used. They're inappropriate for the situation.
I know, but I can't afford anything else. How can I do better on my salary?
Have you tried Xenos?
Xenos?
Sure. Xenos has paradoxes for every occasion. And they're very reasonable. Here's their card.
Xenos, huh? I'll give it a try. What have I got to lose? Hi.
Hi.
Tell me, why is it always the strongest men who hurt the most inside? I think we'll be going now. Here, keep the change.
Having better luck now, eh, Al?
Thanks to you and Xenos.
A smile turns into a laugh, which turns into a love. So with all of our hearts we must share the gift.